Now, the nights are definitely drawing in at the moment and the roads are getting cold and some mornings and some evenings a bit slippery. So that means the risk of accidents has, of course, increased. And for more on that, we're joined on the programme today by James Nelson from Ballymena Honda dealership. James, first of all, a very good morning to you.
Morning to you as well.
Good to have you company, James. Now, as you sell bikes, first of all, some maybe specific advice for motorcyclists. What would be the key winter road safety rule for them?
Personally, I think focus is the main aspect. Stay warm, get plenty of rest before you ride your motorcycle, and basically keep alert at all times.
Indeed, and of course on icy or wet roads, bikers can't let rip, can they? Like it's summertime.
Well, they can still let rip, but at their own risk, of course. They have to be a bit more attentive to the conditions. As you said, a lot slippier this time of year, leaves, etc., lying on the ground, being autumn. A bit more focus required, and as the conditions worsen, you've got to choose your routes a bit more carefully.
You do. And for motorists, James, very specially and specifically at junctions and black spots, motorbikes are rather hard to spot sometimes, aren't they?
Yes, well, thankfully, headlamps and fog lamps have been improved greatly over the past few years. So visibility has improved along with fluorescent jackets, fluorescent helmets. Basically led and enforced by the police. A very good example of how to stay visible in these conditions.
Indeed. But drivers should check for bikes twice or three times, shouldn't they, James? Yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, all drivers should be more aware of the motorcyclist and the cyclist too. Visibility being reduced, you've got to be more alert, you've got to be more cautious, and braking distances have been increased. Your brakes aren't getting up the temperature as are your tires, so yeah, certainly be more alert, I think, and be aware of the motorcyclist and cyclist.
That's it. James, how do you feel modern motorbike technology has helped make winter biking a bit safer?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, past few years we've seen the introduction of traction control on a lot of machines, albeit some of them on super bikes, and I'm sure most of them are tucked away for the winter.
Yeah.
But now they're coming across on the likes of the traily, adventure style enduro bikes, which is great to see. And the new Honda Cross Tour has got the traction control and combined ABS brakes, so thankfully that gives you more confidence to ride safer in the wet.
And James, would you advise bikers to check into your dealership or others maybe for winter-proofing their machines?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a wealth of dealers in Ballymena, especially Ronnie Linton's, GS Motorcycles, ourselves, SD Performance. Just check in with your local guys, get the bike set up for the winter. You know, tires especially are important, to make sure you've got plenty of meat left on your brake pads and ride safely.
James, at the end of the day, it is your life, with care for your machine and others. Winter biking can surely be a pleasure still, can't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is more of a challenge, but I think that adds to the experience, definitely, without a doubt. I mean, even riding in this morning, you're challenging your mind to think in new ways, think ahead all the time, so it's a pleasure at the minute, yeah, certainly.
Well, James, we appreciate you coming on today onto the programme, and thank you so much for those invaluable safety tips. James Nelson from the Ballymena Honda motorbike dealership. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you very much, Barry.